Fellow Nigerians, it's simple. This is a simple message. I would have opened the window, but it's very bright, so that's why I want to close the window down, the blind down a bit. We need to rescue our country. We need to take back our country from the bunch of looters who are in power, who are enslaving and impoverishing Nigerians. So our job is to make sure we do that. We tell everybody about it. Let me see more. Can I do that? Is it possible? I'm trying to see if I can do it straight away from here. Twitter. Okay. Twitter done. Twitter. I'm just putting it on Twitter so that Citizen AY is live on Twitter. Okay, so I'm gonna start doing that's you know you have to do the things Uh, I'm just making people aware of this. Uh, um, 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 so anyway, so let's see what happens. Um, so good morning to you all. What I'm basically trying to do is I'm live um, on Instagram and I'm live on YouTube as we speak. So I have a simultaneous broadcast. Just for those who are probably going to be joining me now or later on, I'm currently blocked by Facebook. So I'm not able to appear on Facebook. So that's why I'm doing my broadcast on both Instagram and on YouTube. And of course I publicize the broadcast on Twitter. So please, I'm asking you all, with 21 hours to go, like it says on the broadcast, with 21 hours to go, you can see it there, 21 hours, 41 minutes and 3 seconds, 1 second. We got that to go. I wonder if I can put it in a place where you can see it as I'm talking to you, so that it makes the urgency of the situation, very, very crystal clear. As I'm talking to you, the hours are dropping all the time. So what I'm asking you all to do is to make sure that as Nigerians, and if you can see it on YouTube as well, I will be sharing it. I will turning it simultaneously to do both places. That's right now I'm talking I'm on YouTube, and now I'm doing that the same thing on on Instagram. The reason is because we're trying to make people aware. We got 21 hours, 40 minutes, and 20 seconds. 21 hours, 40 minutes, and 19 seconds. 16 seconds, in fact. So we need to keep doing this, keep talking, keep sharing about Nigeria, making sure we need to take our country back. Anybody that tells you that a vote for AAC is a wasted vote is telling you a lie. For the last 58 years, the people that we so-called people that we voted for, they have literally, they have literally sold us down the river. They've enslaved Nigerians. They have impoverished Nigerians. They have watched. They've made sure that Nigerians have fought each other and killed each other, all in the name of them being able to loot remorselessly. So I say to all my fellow Nigerians, please vote for African Action Congress. Tomorrow, in little under 21 hours, vote for African Action Congress, led by Omoyele Sowore. And the simple manifesto is Spicer Heat. Simple manifesto is Spicer Heat. So I want you all to do that. Let me just see. Move. I was trying to do something else, but I can't quite hear. Let me see. I'll see what another way. There's how way I can do this, because I want to be able to share this broadcast on other platforms as well, but I don't know if I can necessarily do that. I'm trying to see. I can't quite fathom why that's the case, but it doesn't matter. So what I'm saying to Nigerians is, look, 21 hours to go. Let's make sure we vote for none other than African Action Congress, led by Omoyele Sowore. The 10-point plan, the manifesto, is security, power, infrastructure, fighting corruption, economy, restructuring, health, education, agriculture, tourism, and culture. 10-point plan. See, you vote for the party with the hands, which is AAC, and we are number 3 on the ballot. You vote for African Action Congress. Vote for African Action Congress. Like I said, I am currently blocked on. On Facebook. So I am not able to post anything. That's why you will see me do what I'm doing now. That's why you will see me do what I'm doing now. I'm using I'm using Instagram and I'm using YouTube. I'm doing a simultaneous broadcast on both YouTube and Instagram at the same time. And what I'm urging every Nigerian, especially if you're in diaspora, then in the next 21 hours, if you can spare 2 hours, if you can spare half an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, if you can come in and out and continuously bombard Nigeria with the message that the party with the solution is none other than African Action Congress, with the Spicer Heat Manifesto, which I just read out, the 10-point plan: security, power, infrastructure, fighting corruption, economy restructuring, health, education, agriculture, tourism, and culture. That's a 10-point plan right there. We tell family and friends to vote for that. We are tired in diaspora. I'm speaking for millions of diasporans when I say this. We are tired of being bankers for health issues in Nigeria, tired of being bankers for having to pay for school fees in Nigeria. We're tired of being bankers to fix your roads in Nigeria, to fix your health care in Nigeria. We're tired of being defrauded. We cannot. How long are we going to keep doing this for? And we need to see a better Nigeria for the coming generation. You know, being in another country, see them have good roads, good light, good water. The same thing, the very infrastructure that those who are in power in Nigeria come to enjoy in foreign countries and deny Nigerians. That's unfair. It's unjust. It's unacceptable. Our constitution is binding on everybody, including those we elect into power. Sovereignty belongs to Nigerians. And because we are not making this, we have to start making the case. The best way we can make the case, incidentally, whilst you're joining me here, I am going to put in my website. The website is simply called www.citizenay.org. The website is called www.citizenay.org. I'm going to try and get somebody to join me later on so we can have a discussion. And I will let you know when I get somebody to come and join me live. Let me just see what's this one. No, I don't want that. I just want to go this. Okay, so what I wanted to do was to basically just tell you we need to vote for. Let me just see. 1 second. I'm trying to see if I can find the picture, a right picture. Yeah. There we go. So, not end. Yeah, that's the one we want. Okay. Yeah. I said it, hasn't I? So basically, what I want you to do is to have that picture there. So let me just see if that works. No. Yeah, it's there now, isn't it? So can you see me there? Right. Okay. So forgive me. I'll be back in a second. That's me there. So now I'm gonna just put this down. Okay. So oh, I'm gonna have to do that again because the picture is a little bit sorry. Let me try that one more time. Is that it? Yeah, but I thought it would be smaller. But it's not making it smaller. But what I basically want to do is to, yeah, we need to vote for African Action Congress. It does what it says on the tin, and that's what it really is about. We need to make sure that we're voting for African Action Congress. Tell family and friends to vote for African Action Congress. Give me 1 second. I'll be back in a minute, please. Let me just see. So Shiva. 1 second. So now. Right. So I'm just going to go and get the live broadcast. I'm going to share that. I'll just go and share that now. So give me a minute. So put it on WhatsApp. So show William must be included. So in fact, I'm going to go Scotland as well. I forgot to do that one. Can't send Scotland TH. I'm not. Yeah, Scotland Street. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, fine. Send. So please join. Join Citizen AY live. Okay, I'm just putting it up there on YouTube. So I'm basically just, what I'm trying to do is get the message out there. So I'm gonna go back into my Instagram now. So yeah, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back again. Sorry, I had to just quickly go live. Not go live. I had to add a few people. So send to. I'm trying to say says to send to. I'm trying to find who I'm going to send it to. I'm trying to send to as many people as possible. So I'm going to just do. I'm trying to send to as many people as I can think of. Because we need to take our country back. We need to make sure that we are all on board. We should all be on board. We need to make sure that we vote for better Nigeria. And the party that can do it is the Omoyele Sowore, African Action Congress. That's the party that can do it. So that's why I'm telling you all. I'll ask you all to please join us. Please vote for African Action Congress. Good morning to you. Good morning to you on YouTube. And thanks for joining me. We got 21 hours. Here we go. I'll show you. We got 21 hours, 31 minutes to go. 21 hours and 3 minutes and 24 seconds to go. We can rescue our nation. If you're an AAC man, please get on board. Tell your family and friends to vote for African Action Congress. I've sent out messages, I've made phone calls, I will continue to do so myself and throughout the day, reaching Nigerians. What I want every Nigerian in diaspora to do is to do a live broadcast like this. Spend an hour, half an hour, an hour on a live broadcast and talk to family and friends. Let's all plaster the social media with the news, with the image and the noise, the noise, the brilliant message of Spicer Heat of African Action Congress. Let's all spread that message across all the social media. Let's just make sure that the noise, the world they are seeing in Nigeria is for them to vote for the party that will come and rescue our nation, which is African Action Congress, led by Omoyele Sowore. It's a simple act. When we're doing this, we're not doing it for ourselves. We're doing it to free Nigerians, because Nigerians, whether we like it or not, especially in Nigeria, in fact, all Nigerians are in bondage. And I tell you why we are in bondage. Because if you hold a Nigerian passport, there's no respect or dignity whatsoever attached to it. All they do is use your money to oppress you and to watch you die while they send their family and friends away on expensive holidays to hospitals in foreign countries, and they leave Nigerians to die in our millions and in our thousands in Nigeria. Since 2015, in the Boko Haram, when this government came in, Boko Haram has killed over 22,000 Nigerians, and the government keeps telling you they're going to protect Nigerians. They're not. They don't care about your life. The APC government and the PDP, they don't care about Nigerians. The party that cares for Nigerians, that wants Nigerians to take part in their governance, is none other than African Action Congress. So I'm urging you all, please join us, share this message, share, join us, talk to family and friends. With a few hours to go, I urge everybody, every Nigerian. There's about 12 to 20 million Nigerians abroad in diaspora. If each and every one of us got online and did a 1 hour broadcast like I'm doing, do half an hour to an hour, maybe more broadcast where you're urging Nigerians to vote for African Action Congress, telling them about the Spicer Heat 10-point plan, then we will be great, So this is what I'm saying to you all. Time is going, time is short. I'm asking you all to please join us. We need to take our country back. This is not a joke. This is not a stunt. This is just a simple plea. If you want the electricity, if you want 24/7 electricity, Omoyele Sowore with African Action Congress have got a plan in place. When they come in, the first thing they will do is secure our nation. Our security is most important. We'll make sure that the army, for the first time, begins to protect Nigerians and not foreigners. We'll make sure that the army protects the citizens of Nigeria from being shot and being killed today in their own property, in their own land. And then we'll make sure that the army generals are going to be people who are committed Nigerians, who are true patriotic Nigerians, who will be prepared to give their life to save Nigerians, rather than watch Nigerians be killed by foreigners paid off by people within our own government. Many Nigerians know of many senators. I won't mention names now. There are senators who are working hand in hand with Boko Haram. And in fact, they are giving them money. Some governors have even been known to go and give money to this Boko Haram. So what I'm saying to you Nigerians is this. When Chiwole comes in, come February 16, which is tomorrow, come on February 16, by the end of the play tomorrow, when Chiwole comes in, he will institute in place a good security, both from the army and from the police in terms of civil order in Nigeria. And the police will, for the first time, be able to protect Nigerians, and instead of exploiting Nigerians, asking them for money. So all of these people who are, meant to protect Nigerians will do their job, because the government, the new government, the new party in government, AAC, will now ensure that every Nigerian is treated with dignity and respect that they deserve as citizens of Nigeria. And the first thing they will do is, once we secure that, now they will now turn to focusing on building 24,000 megawatts of electricity in Nigeria. And they will put this in place over a period of 2 years. And it is possible, it is doable. We mustn't accept any more excuses from this bunch of looters who have come to defraud Nigerians. We need a better nation. Those of us in diaspora, we want to be able to come home on a regular basis. We want to be part of what is happening in Nigeria. And that's how I look at it as. So all I am saying to fellow Nigerians in all of this, like I said, I would have been talking now, you would be seeing me now on YouTube and Facebook. But Facebook has blocked me, and they've blocked me until the 28th of February 2019. But that's okay. I'm not really bothered about that. The message is here. The good thing is on YouTube, people can share the message. So please do share. Same thing. I'm broadcasting simultaneously on both Instagram and on YouTube. So you will see the broadcast. If you're on Instagram, you can of course join Citizen AY on Instagram. Citizen AY3, but it's Citizen AY. You see, as soon as you type it, you will see my the page come up, and you can just join us and share it among friends. Equally, likewise, if it's YouTube that you see Citizen AY on YouTube, which I am right now, you can join me, and we need to make sure that this next 21 hours, that we sensitize Nigerians, that the option that we are making, the decisions that we are making now will be binding on our lives. And it is important that we understand that, and understand that this is something that we must do. This is something that we must do to, it's a sacrifice that we're doing here. Those of us in diaspora. Yes, we like having parties. Yes, we like wearing the best clothes. Yes, we can. But all of these things can be done in Nigeria. What we should be doing, AAC represents a party that wants to promote the best in Nigeria. The best brains, the best products, the best food, the best clothes, the best everything, even the best air, the best tourist attractions. They are right there in Nigeria. And Omoyele Sowore is ready to lead us on that revolution to bring about a Nigeria that works for Nigerians, not for foreigners. We want a country that works. So I'm doing this off of my own back. Nobody's forcing me. But I realize that if I get out there, if we all do the same thing, those of us in diaspora, we have a huge influence on many Nigerians, a huge influence. So I am saying to you all, please, 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 make sure that family and friends, even those who say they are enemies, and you're not really enemies, the government has forced us to choose to be either Christian or Muslim. And then they made you now believe that the laws of the land is done by a Christian or a Muslim. No, it's a lie. Go down and download the Constitution on www.citizenay.org. And on there you will see that our Constitution, it supersedes and it overrides any religion that you care to mention. Our Constitution is supreme. But what they are doing is telling Nigerians to focus so much on the religion so that Nigerians will not know their rights or how to go about demanding their rights as laid down in our Constitution. So that's why I am on this drive with compassion and commitment to see a better Nigeria, a Nigeria that works, a Nigeria where Nigerians will be so happy to stay within. to the extent that those foreigners who want to see Nigeria, they will be hearing about Nigeria, then they will want to come and see Nigeria with their own eyes, to see the beauty of Nigeria, to see the joy in Nigerians, to see Nigerians flourish in Nigeria. They will want to be part of that. As it stands right now, Nigerians are trying to run away from their own country, where we have infinite amount of resources, infinite amount of manpower, infinite brain. We have all of this stuff. What we lack is good governance. And that is what Omoyele Sowore of the African Action Congress is going to bring to bear when it comes to power in a day's time. In less than a day's time, 21 hours. And like I said to you, we got 21 hours to rescue our nation. It's not a joke. It's not a punt. It's a fact. 21 hours, 21 minutes, and 56 seconds. I'll show you. 21 hours, 21 minutes, and 50 seconds now. There you go. 21 hours, 21 minutes, and 45 seconds. See? There you go. 21 hours, 21 minutes, 40 seconds. So it's dropping all the time. So Nigerians, you have the power. It is important we tell our fellow Nigerians in Nigeria, they have the power to create history, to take back their country from the bunch of looters in power. They have that power. And all I will say to you, if you can reach one person in Nigeria or two people in Nigeria, and those two people continue to tell that message. Incidentally, when you go and vote at the elections, when you go on the day of the election, which is under 22 hours now, under 21 hours, under 22 hours, sorry, when you go to vote, once you vote, please don't walk away from the ballot box. Stay behind. First thing you want to know is the total amount of people that came to vote at that polling station. Take a picture of that. Once they post it up, take a picture of the amount of how the vote went, how much went to AAC and to the other parties. Make sure you have that on record, because what that will now form a basis under which we can check what they are collating in INEC office. If it does not tally in your area, you have got the evidence right there. Nigerians, it is time for all of us to now become, especially Nigerians in Nigeria on the ground, you have to now become the nation's polling agent. The nation's agent to oversee our election, to make sure that there's no wuru-wuru, no corruption, no war, no underhandedness by anybody, no somebody fidgeting and fiddling, and tricking Nigerians with the amount of with number non-existent voters. And then suddenly in one polling booth where only 100 people came, and suddenly they said 1,000 people came to vote, and of that X amount, almost more than half voted for APC, and another 40% voted for PDP, and the rest went to their parties, which is a scam. But if we are all there watching, we need to participate in our own governance. I will read you something on the Constitution that mandates you as a Nigerian to participate in your own governance. Let me read it to you. I have that open. And I believe it's section 14.3a, I think. Let me just check. I'll just confirm that in a minute as I'm reading it. 14, I believe. No, 14.2a. Section 14, subsection 2a. It is hereby accordingly declared that sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers. So the government cannot do anything without you voting them in. You give them the power to run the government on your behalf. By them, they run it on your behalf. So the sovereignty belongs to you. They are not ruling over you. They are working for you as a Nigerian. It is important to understand that. What they've been doing is they're telling us to pray to make us believe they're doing us a favor. No, we didn't vote them in to do us a favor. We voted them in to make sure that they build the infrastructure that will benefit millions of Nigerians. They failed to do so. They have failed to do so. Furthermore, I will tell you again, it was 14.2c, sorry, also states the participation by the people in their government shall be ensured in accordance with the provisions of this constitution. That's what the Constitution says. Incidentally, at this point, if you haven't downloaded the Constitution, please go to www.citizenay.org. On there is the first thing you will see. It's a green button and it says download the Nigerian Constitution. Just click on it and that Constitution will be on your phone or on your iPad or whatever kind of system you have. If it's Samsung phone, whatever system of social media equipment you have, so it is very important for Nigerians to understand that sovereignty belongs to you and your government is mandated to ensure that you participate in your own governance so that you can be able to hold them to account. If you are busy, millions of Nigerians are busy praying. In Nigeria, 50% of Nigerians are practicing Christians and the other 50% are practicing Muslims. So there's no time. That leaves you with no time to be able to read the Constitution and to be able to ask questions. And what should be happening, like I said, Section 1 states that, and I'm going straight up to it to read it as I'm talking to you. Section 1 states that the Constitution is supreme and its provisions shall be binding force on the authorities and persons throughout the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now, because millions of Nigeria doesn't know this, for as long as millions of Nigerians don't know this, then these guys who are in power now, the crooks in power, will continue to defraud Nigerians. But that is why I'm encouraging Nigerians to go and read the Constitution. In fact, start teaching unborn children. Pregnant women, I've said it yesterday, and I'll say it again. When with your born child, download the Constitution, start reading it to them, and reading it to your child inside your stomach, and rub your stomach so that they connect your voice and the Constitution together. So when you now give back to them, when they come out finally as children, you can start reading to them, and it becomes part of them. They now know that it is normal for them to know their rights. We need to stop this brainwashing by successive failed governance of the APC and PDP, who are telling Nigerians to go and pray, when what Nigerians need to do is to know their rights and how to go about demanding it. And that particular thing, the simple answer, lies in Nigerians knowing their constitution and knowing how to ensure that the government, those who they elect in power, actually follow our constitution. They don't do anything outside our constitution. Our constitution states that the government should. Let me just make sure I put this up. Hold on. I'm just gonna say, and I'm just coming up. 1 second, please. It states here, Section 14.3, under Section 43, and Buhari is going against that. Section 14.3 states, the composition of the government of the Federation or any of its agencies and the conduct of its affairs shall be carried out in such a manner as to reflect the federal character of Nigeria and the need to promote national unity and also command national loyalty, thereby ensuring that there shall be no predominance of persons from a few states or a few ethnic or sectional groups in that government or in any of its agencies. The same thing applies to the governors. They have repeatedly flouted this Section 14.3 of our constitution. But because millions of Nigerians are not reading this constitution, we are not able to hold them to account on that basis. On the strength of this alone, is enough to impeach Buhari, because it is an impeachable offense. Because the constitution states here, Section 14.3 of the Nigerian Constitution states, I'm going to read it again. The composition of the government of the Federation or any of its agencies and the conduct of its affairs shall be carried out in such a manner as to reflect the federal character of Nigeria and the need to promote national unity, also command national loyalty, thereby ensuring that there shall be no predominance of persons from a few states or from a few ethnic or other sectional groups in that government or in any of its agencies. So it states that there. So this is what I'm saying. Because millions of Nigerians don't know this constitution, now that Buhari is doing what he's doing that knowing that Nigerians our heads are buried. We buried our heads in the Quran. We buried our heads in the Bible to such an extent that we are not even aware when those who we elect into office are going against the constitution that they're supposed to adhere to. That's why I am here. That's why I've set up a group called the Constitution. Yeah, hello. What? It's in the in the garage. I'll come and give me 5 minutes. I'll come out. This sorry. Okay then. Fine. Okay. All right. Cheers. Bye. Right. Okay. So hello. Yes. Just had to take that call. So beg your pardon. So what I'm saying, I'll be going in the next 10 minutes or so. But I wanted to just come on board and talk about this. I wanted to reach Nigerians. We need to vote for African Action Congress. None other than African Action Congress. Yes. You see, Omo Elesewere just tweeted to Nigerians. Let me see if I can read that out. It's gone. Omo Elesewere just tweeted now that Nigerians should use their phone to record. Like I said a moment earlier, I told you all, when you vote at the elections, don't just leave the polling area, polling booth, the polling station. Don't leave there. Stay behind. Find out the total number of people that voted. They will put it on a wall. They should put it on a wall that's visible to all. Take a picture. Take a picture of that figure and make sure you put it all over the social media. Because if you do that, if they come with a full figure that is different from that, if many Nigerians do that, then it is difficult for them to say, oh, no, that was wrong. No, this is how we need to do this. We need to attack these people with information, truth, and the truth must be placed in their face in such a manner that whatever rigging they attempt to do, it will simply fail. And that is why I am asking Nigerians to make sure that they follow us on this journey. I'm telling fellow Nigerians who are in diaspora, you have a role to play. You have a very powerful dynamisa. Thank you very much for liking that in my Instagram page. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Do leave comments on the Instagram page as it's live as a minute. So do leave it. Do share it among family and friends. We need to sensitize Nigerians. This, I will continue talking even long after this election. But right now, the most important thing that we need to do, that we must remember in all of this as Nigerians, the most important thing is this. It is time for Nigerians to start benefiting from the enormous resources beneath our feet in Nigeria. What is happening right now in Nigeria is that those resources are leaving Nigeria and benefiting foreigners. Nigerians are then left dying in our thousands, millions even, if you count from 58 years. When those resources should be benefiting Nigerians first and foremost. 24/7 electricity is something that must happen in this year under African Action Congress. African Action Congress has got a plan in place. They're going to use a combination of the current electricity that we have and invest our money in solar and other renewable sources of energy in Nigeria to enable millions of Nigerians. In the first 2 years, they want to be able to make sure that 60 million Nigerians get electricity. They will not be able to do that if you elect APC. Good morning, the hard guy. Good morning to you, my brother. Good morning, the hard guy LLC. Good morning. They will not be able to be able to get our electricity 24/7 if we elect anybody else. If you elect APC or PDP, they will just continue to tell you lies and you will never get the electricity, the 24/7 electricity that we all enjoy in diaspora. This is our job now. You see, the things that we are enjoying in diaspora, that is knowledge. That is hard knowledge. I am sitting down here. I am using my broadband to broadcast a live message that I'm hoping to reach many Nigerians. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, my brother. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, thanks. No. I mean, I can see your message when you came on. No, I did not. That's fine. I appreciate that. Okay. No. I can see that, but I appreciate you. Thank you. Please do spread and spread this message and like it and talk to family and friends. Quick update. I'm currently blocked on Facebook. I'm blocked on Facebook, and what's happening on Facebook is they blocked me because they didn't want me to be spreading the message about AAC. I've been reaching 1.5 million Nigerians, and they don't want me talking to make Nigerians aware of their rights. So yes, the moment is now. Absolutely. Energy. The moment is now. We can't, this is the time. We need to take back our country. Like the sign says on here, fall in love with freedom. Vote AAC. That's the word. That's what must happen, Nigerians. Wake up. Yes. Yes, somebody complained on Facebook. Somebody complained on Facebook. I don't know. They reported me. And because they know I'm reaching 1.5 million Nigerians, they blocked me. I have on Facebook, I have 15,000 followers and 10,000 likes. And I'm reaching, in 1 month, I'm reaching 1.5 million Nigerians. So they knew they had to block me. Somebody did not like the fact that I was promoting African Action Congress. And I'm not ashamed to say it. It's not a lie. It's a fact. We want a country that works. We want a country that we can enjoy the light that is on here 24/7 in this country. We want the same thing in Nigeria. We want Nigerians to have a safety, security. When you have light at night, safety improves because you can see where you're going. No thieves will come anywhere, Well, my brother, I'll show you. I mean, you can go to my page on Citizen AY in Facebook, and you will see the number of people that are following the page. So but Facebook has blocked me, and they blocked me until the 28th of February. So they are blocking me till well past the election. But it doesn't matter. I'm not worried about that. As I'm talking to you now, I'm doing a simultaneous broadcast on Instagram and on YouTube. So I have those channels, Oh, wow. Awesome. Oh, that's incredible, my brother. I mean, you can see, in Ohio, I didn't even know that. Listen, I'm really grateful for you joining me from Ohio. This is incredible. Listen, my brother, this is a journey. I'm urging every Nigerian, wherever you are on this planet, in the next 21 hours, we got 21 hours. Let's spend an hour each. I think there's about between 12 to 20 million Nigerians in diaspora. I'm urging every Nigerian, if you spend 1 hour, if we all spend 1 hour telling our family and friends in Nigeria to vote for African Action Congress, if we all did that and we pepper Nigeria with the message for the next 21 hours, we pepper it, telling them also that when they cast their vote for the number 3 on the ballot box, African Action Congress, they should not leave that ballot station. They should stay there, take pictures, Yeah. Exactly. Thank you very much. So I've got that. So that's why I'm using that now. But I'm obviously my strength lies in Facebook because I've been building that over time. But now I'm trying to build this up at the same time. But the time is short. But it doesn't matter. Even if I'm reaching just one person, that's important because the message that I want to share to make Nigerians understand that we have got to take our country back. This is an opportunity that we will never get again in our lifetime, especially for those of us who are over 50. If we let APC and PDP come in and we do not do everything in our power to ensure that we see in African Action Congress, we will not have this chance again in our lifetime. Those of us who are over 50. Because what happens is, once if we don't want to see APC or PDP in government. Because if they ever get in government, then that means our people are in bondage for the next 50 years. Exactly. Absolutely. But this is awesome. I'm pinning your comment right now. I'm pinning your comment on the page. That hard guy. This is what I'm saying. So, and for those of you watching me on YouTube as well, please do share this message. We got 21 hours. I'll show you. I'm monitoring what's going on in Nigeria. This is the INEC website. Let me just show you the INEC website. 1 second, please. I'm just going to show you because it's important. I believe it's important to be very thorough. When we're going to take our country back, we need to come armed with information. We need to be able to share and disseminate that information to family and friends to make sure that we sensitize Nigerians. We need to wake each other up. The time is now. Now, so if you can see on here, it says here, It got 21. What's it called again? 21 hours, 2 minutes, and 50 seconds. So we got 21 hours. We got literally 21 hours. Absolutely. If they rig this election, I believe the civil war. Exactly. Exactly. I am with you. In fact, I'm going to pin that one. So I will pin it. Now, my brother, bro, do you want to come live? Are you able to come live so we can talk? I would really love that. If you want to join me live, I would be appreciate. I'd really be very, very grateful because I like what you're saying, and if each and every Nigerian, I believe we all have a role to play to take back our country. Like I said, it's 21 hours to go. So please, that's what's happening. We've got 21 hours, 2 minutes, and 10 seconds. And that's on YouTube. Now on Instagram, what I'm telling you, sorry about that. What I'm telling you all is if you can, as Nigerians, do everything in your power to make sure Nigerians they know this is a moment that we must grasp with both hands collectively. Collectively, we must grab this moment with both hands. We can make sure that the coming generation never experience no electricity again in their lifetime. We can, by working together today. Yes, exactly. Exactly. So now what I'm saying, I'm saying this with every sinew of my being, that we have the opportunity to take back our country. For too long, Nigerians have been looking upwards and praying to something in the sky, for something that they can do themselves. And I'm saying, collectively, all 200 million Nigerians, we can take back our country. And the man for the job is none other than Omoyele Sowore of the African Action Congress. With the 10-point plan, Spicer Heat: security, power, infrastructure, fighting corruption, economy, restructuring, health, education, agriculture, tourism, and culture. 10-point plan. Hands in the air, you vote for African Action Congress. Hands in the air, vote for African Action Congress. Number 3 on the ballot box. So I'm saying to Nigerians, I am saying it, you're right. A civil war will break out if we're not, and that's what in fact, I'm going to pin that comment. If they try that, yeah, so I'm saying to Nigerians, please, the time is now. I'm probably going to be going in a minute. Bro, should I add you? If I add you, I'll add you. If you can join me, you can, that's great. But if you can, I fully understand you. And it's not a question of, let me see if I'm going to try and go live with you. I'll try and go live. If you can join me, great. I appreciate it because I know it's probably you're 5 hours behind. So even though if it's 11 o'clock here, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So it might be 6 o'clock your time. So you might just be waking up. If you turn it down, I understand fully. But I just felt that I wanted to connect with you because the things that you're saying to me are very inspiring. They are motivating. And I want others who might watch this either now or later on to hear from you what you're saying and to make sure that we use that to encourage each other to make sure that Nigerians in these 21 hours that we have, in fact, it's 20 hours now. It's 20 hours. See that? It's 20 hours, 55 minutes, and 13 seconds. We got 20 hours. We got 20 hours to save our nation. 20 hours. 20 hours. We got 20 hours. And the party to save us is none other than African Action Congress. My brother, it's fine. You don't have to join now. I understand. But I'm so grateful for your comments. And you can see, No. Thank you. Thanks, man. I mean, look. This is, I created the page Citizen AY. I have been through a lot in Nigeria. I was defrauded when I tried to help my mom by a huge amount of money. I will talk about that later on. But it made me, right, okay, I'll send it now. I'll send it. Okay, I'll do that right now. Let me just see. I'm going to just go live. So what I'm saying to Nigerians, look, if we want to see a better nation, praying will not do it. Good morning, my brother.
Yeah, what's going on, bro?
I'm good, thanks. Oh, I like that revolutionary cap right there. I know it's Kango, but it looks revolutionary. It looks real good, bro.
Yeah, it's like the beret, the old school beret.
Yeah, it's nice, man.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Right
Yeah, man. Yes. Very nice, bro. Honestly, I appreciate. Thanks for joining. I know it's early in the US, so it's about maybe 5:36. So thank you so much for joining. You know.
I was actually getting ready to go back to sleep. Whatnot.
Yeah. Okay.
So I just came on Instagram. Real quick, just to kind of check some of my business stuff on there.
Okay.
I'm in the hat business.
Okay. Okay. Good.
I was just trying to connect on the web, so I said, well, let me look on it, and then I was looking at your video from yesterday.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I guess I clicked on live or something. I saw another video.
Yes.
As soon as I clicked on it,
yeah.
And I saw that you were live.
Yes.
So I didn't even know you were live. Yeah.
No, brilliant.
Nice to meet you, though, bro.
Yes,
nice to meet you, man.
Same here.
I mean, your passion is like fire.
Bro.
Your passion is like, crazy.
I appreciate, bro. I really appreciate. But it's got. Look, that's how it's got to be. If we don't put that passion in, then what's life all about? What's it about? What are you gonna do? I mean, look, I'm over 50, and I'm not thinking about myself now. This ain't about me anymore now. I'm thinking about the unborn children. You see, Nigerians, we got so much wealth in Nigeria, so much wealth that look, we're the 6th largest oil-producing country in the entire world. In the entire world. So, and that's just on the oil alone. There's infinite amount of mineral resources. They found out that we got bitumen that they use in the battery for making batteries for iPhones and things in Nigeria. So we got look, the country is rich. There is no excuse for the people to be living in poverty. So that's why my passion is so. I'm just saying I've only got this life to live, and I'm going to speak out whilst I can, But hey, I'd like you to.
It's kind of like you get to a certain, like you said, you're over 50.
Yes.
You get to a certain point. I mean, I'm in my mid 40s.
Yes.
Yeah. Whatnot. You get to like a certain age where you don't give a damn anymore.
That's it. That's it.
Like, look, man.
That's it.
Look, I'm gonna tell it as it is.
That's it.
And I'm gonna do it as my spirit kind of.
That's exactly it.
Excuse my language, but fuck what they think.
Exactly. That's it.
I'm gonna do this shit.
I'm
gonna do it, the way that I want to do it.
Yeah.
Forget about all that other stuff, whatever the consequences is or whatever they think they're gonna do. I fear no man.
That's it. That's it.
I don't fear nobody but God.
That's it.
So I'm kind of going all the way, and I'm gonna represent to the fullest. So,
that's it.
Like I said, your passion, man. I've never seen anybody with your passion. The only other person that I know that's got something similar is like this guy that's on YouTube. It's called Mega Comrade.
Yeah. He's got fire in there. Yes, he got fire. Yes, he got fire.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, the battery just went, but it's okay. I can hear you.
The screen kind of froze up.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean your passion, man. I mean it's like contagious, my brother.
Oh, thank you.
It's like fire.
I appreciate that. I really appreciate.
You need to run for office or something, bro.
You think so?
With that kind of passion, that kind of passion,
You really see the problem is hey, I've got a problem. I have a chronic back problem. So
I know.
And that affects me. I can't. If you're gonna run for office, you're gonna be there 24/7. So I do this when the pain allows me. I come in and then I go and rest. So every time I do this, don't get me wrong. When I do this, it takes a lot out of me, but I'm prepared to give it because look. I don't know. Nobody knows how long they got on this earth. The one thing I don't ever want to do is when I leave this earth, when I look back, I would just say, you know what? I did what I could. I didn't leave anything. I left this. I want to leave this earth empty. If I don't leave this earth empty of everything I have to give, then I haven't done my job. So that's how I look at it. So I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, like no regrets. Like you did it to the full.
That's it.
And you told it from
That's it.
from inside yourself.
That's
you
it.
told it from your heart, kind
That's
of thing.
it.
So
That's it.
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah, man, bro. I am so. Are you Nigerian or are you American?
Oh yeah. I'm Nigerian.
Okay, because you got.
I've been in the U.S. Almost about like 28 years.
Okay. Okay.
I went to international school, Ibadan.
Okay. I can hear when you mentioned about Ibadan. I hear the accent now, so I can hear the Nigerian thing. But that's good. That's real good. So, Bagbele, Onotile. Oh, Bagbele, rara, Onotile. You remember?
Yeah, I mean, I do.
Okay,
You know,
cool.
I understand you, of course.
Okay,
You know,
cool.
I mean, I've been following Shorer within the last, since like last, I think about last February. I started.
Fantastic.
Almost about a
Yeah,
year now.
yeah,
Because I started watching the video.
yeah,
You know, when he was out in New York.
yeah.
He was out in New York, and he kind of ambushed the. I think the one minister that was out there. In
That's
New
it.
York, they were having
Yes.
like a meeting or something.
Yes.
And he was telling him, said no, said
That's
you guys
it.
are not authorized to be doing this and wasting money and everything.
Yeah.
So I started watching that video, and
Yeah.
then I didn't even know he was running for president.
Exactly.
And then a few months later in April, then I heard about that. Then I just started watching, and ever since, man, I mean, I spent several hours during the day. Like now, I just got done watching some of his videos from yesterday.
That's it. That's it.
So I mean, and I know there are lots of supporters.
That's
it.
it.
Members that do this on a daily basis.
That's it.
On YouTube.
That's it.
I mean, just because of him, this stuff is like in my blood, man.
That's
you know,
it.
I'm always keeping up with.
That's it.
You know, the next videos, what's going on and everything.
Yeah.
And I guess it's what, like about 11 in the morning down
Yeah.
in Nigeria, you know. So I
Yeah.
already started voting right now.
Yeah.
Know, so,
No, they're gonna be. They'll be voting tomorrow. It's gonna start tomorrow. It's starting tomorrow.
Okay,
We got 20. They got 28. It starts Saturday. So, but that's fine. I know the timing can be, you know, a little bit crazy because you're thinking UK, US, you know. So no worries, no worries. Yeah.
Like 11, around
Yeah.
11,
Yeah.
what, around 12
Yeah.
noon Friday.
That's it.
You know, you guys in UK is what, about 11 a.m.?
Yes, it's 11 a.m. now. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
it's about 6 something here now. I think,
yeah.
You know, like 6 something.
Exactly.
You know, so,
yeah. So
I was just getting ready to go back to sleep.
okay.
This is what this does to me, man. Like early in the morning, around 3, 4 o'clock, I start watching this videos again, and then I don't go to sleep for like hours, man, and then I got to crash early in the morning, you know, and then get up and stuff, you know. So, yeah, but I just got on there. I said, man, and then I was watching one of your videos. I said, man, you know, so I guess I just clicked on this. I was like, I'm live.
Bro, I am so grateful. I am so grateful we are having this chat because you see, this is what it's about for me. You see, when something is real, it don't matter who says it. It doesn't matter who's trying to push you to one side. When it's real, when people hear it, it comes through. It comes through. There's nothing they can't. You cannot hide the truth. It will shine out like a diamond. It will shine out. And what we are doing right now is the truth. We're speaking the truth to power. And whatever they try to do, they shut me down on Facebook because I was reaching 1.5 million Nigerians. They shut me down. So they knew that they didn't want me to be reaching people, especially on this, you know. It's funny, few days before the election, they suddenly cut me off. And they're not putting me back on the 28th of February. So I know that because they know I'm having a huge impact. They know I'm having a huge impact. So they want to silence me.
Did you, I mean, what, you just try to log back into Facebook and you don't have access to log back in or what?
No, what's happened is this. There was a video that I posted. There was a video of a guy. I don't know if you saw. There was a video of the doctor that was talking about a Chinese man that was being very, very, that was holding 2 underage African girls in a very inappropriate manner. So and he talked about it. Now, here's the thing. That video is shared and is even still live now on Facebook. It's still live on many other platforms on Facebook. But guess what? They use that as an excuse. They say, oh, no, because of that, we're blocking you. But every day I go back on Facebook, it is live. It is on. So I don't understand. So that tells me it's an excuse. This is an excuse to just make sure that that page was shut down. So that I would not be able to broadcast, because they knew that every Tuesday and Thursdays I'd also do a Nigerian constitution where I read the constitution with Nigerians, because I realized that 200 million Nigerians don't know their constitutional rights. So we know about the Bible, we know about the Quran, but our constitutional right, which by the way supersedes both the Quran and the Bible, we have no idea of. So I started changing the mind of people. So I've got people who are joining me. There's a group that I've created. It's called the Citizen AY Constitutional Awareness Action Group. It's on Facebook. So if you want to join that, do join. And on there, every Tuesdays and Thursdays, I read one section or 2 sections of the Constitution. So that just to make Nigerians aware of their rights. For too long, Nigerians will hold the passport, but we don't know the rights that come along with that passport. and we don't know how to go about demanding those rights. So we need to change. Our mindset has been messed up. To be honest, they've enslaved Nigerian minds, and it's gonna take.
Yeah, man. I mean, what's that Bob Marley said? Like,
Yeah.
mental, you have to like emancipate yourself from
That's
mental
it.
slavery.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
I mean, it's like,
None but ourselves can emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. How long shall we stay? I remember,
That's right.
Yeah, man.
What's his name? Like Majek Fashek said.
Yes. Yeah.
Majek Fashek said the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like, you have to.
Yes.
You have to get that out.
Exactly.
From the
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, like Fela said it, 49 CT, 99 standing so free and smiling, then they sleep, then they wake like
everything that Fela was saying.
Oh man,
like
he was on point.
And smiling,
yes. Yeah.
Because what I was telling my cousin, I have an older cousin,
Yeah.
In his 50s,
Yeah.
As well,
Yeah.
in the UK,
Yeah.
and when I think he's an APC guy.
Oh.
I've been kind of teasing him.
Yeah.
I've been teasing
He needs
him.
to wake up.
I've been shoving down. I've been shoving down Shore and ACC down his throat.
That's it.
And so I was telling him. I said,
Whoa, whoa, nah, bro, share. Oh, thanks so much, bro. Man, the hard guy. Here we go. Shit. The hard guy. Send a message. Hi, bro. Hi, bro. Hi, bro. The broadcast ended. Oh, so what? Pleasure talking to you, bro. Real pleasure talking to you. Let's do it again. Talking to you. Pleasure talking to you. Let's keep it up. Let's do it again. I didn't want me to Uber. Ah! Yes. The after an hour. Yeah, you too, bro. Thanks so much. Let's keep in touch. You too, bro. Now cheers. Nice one. Let's keep in touch, please. In touch, please. What's your name? Oh, listen, guys. There we were having a real engaging chat on Instagram with a guy called he's got a company called the Hard Guy. Hard Guy LLC is a Nigerian guy. He's been in America for 20 years, and I will happily promote his business. I'm going to talk to him about that at some point. And this is what's about. We need to work together as Nigerians. Oh, nice one. Pleasure, man. Pleasure, Yinka. Real nice. Pleasure. Pleasure, Yinka. Man. So, yeah. Oh, man. So, yeah. So, no. So anyway, we're talking, but unfortunately, when you do an hour on Instagram, it knocks you out. After an hour on Instagram, it just kicks in, it knocks you out, and you basically have to just, do your broadcast again. But listen, it was a real pleasure. So it's ended now on Instagram. Look, Nigerians, 20 hours to rescue our country. Vote for AAC. African Action Congress. I want to see a country where in the next, from 2019, excuse me, let it be the last year in which there will be no child that will go to bed at night without electricity. You know, so there must be no child, you know, that will go to bed at night without having electricity. So you know, yeah, yeah. So let me just see. I just want to quickly answer this guy. Likewise, bro. Get some. Have a good one. Have a good rest, man. Have a good rest. Have a good rest. So now, anyway, I just speaking to the guy. He's from Houston, and I was on Instagram, and he just saw my live broadcast, and I didn't know he's been following me, and he watches it. This is what I'm saying, Nigerians. Just here, you following me now. This guy is in Houston. I'm in the UK, and he watches me live. And now we're having a chat, and he supports Sowore. He supports Sowore avidly, just like I am, and he's really appreciative of my passion. But look, we only have one life to live. Let's speak truth to power. We need to take back our country. So that's what it's about, you know. So yeah, you know. So no, it's real, you know. Later. Yeah. So I'm just gonna answer him now. So guys, before I go now, I just want you all to really key in on this. I'm gonna be back later on. I'm gonna go out now. I need to go and do a few things. I'm trying to tidy up a few things. And like I said, watch out for, there'll be some changes going on around here in the coming days and months. Just bear with me. Don't worry about Facebook. I'll be back on Facebook. I will be back on Facebook on the 28th. And when I come back, better, stronger. And the content will continue to flow. We will have content, original content will be coming to flow. I will share other things that relate. And we will see the unfolding good news. The good news that we will hear come February 16, 2019. At the end of that day will be that African Action Congress is indeed the party in power. Omoyele Sowore has become our president in Nigeria. That's what's going to happen. But it will take every Nigerian who are in diaspora and at home working together, making sure that we watch like a hawk, every ballot, making sure we know the amount of people that was counted at that vote. So we can check how many were voting for AAC. Make sure I have all those numbers there, and make sure that we don't allow INEC to rig this election. So listen, I thank you all very much. It's been a real pleasure. I wanted to spend an hour. It is just about an hour now. It's 62 minutes and 41 seconds. So I'm gonna go, but I will be back later on. Rest assured. We keep in there. Like I said, before I go, I will show you something quickly. Those of you on YouTube, I will show you something. To motivating factor. Show you. Here we go. It says here 20 hours, 39 minutes and 37 seconds. It's dropping all the time. Can you see that? 20 hours. So what I want you all to do, Nigerians, fellow Nigerians, is to make sure that we continue to spread the word. AAC, take it back. Take it back, action. AAC, take it back. Take it back, action. Action, no going back. Action, no going back. Action, no going back. Sowore 2019. Sowore 2019. Sowore ló lè ṣe. Sowore ló lè ṣe. Sowore ló lè ṣe. Reject APC and PDP. Reject APC and PDP. Our mumu don waiting, our mumu don do. Our mumu don waiting, our mumu don do. Our mumu don waiting, he don't overdo in fact. Oh yeah, my brothers and sisters, let's do the needful. Tell your family and friends. Get on a live broadcast. Tell your family and friends to vote for African Action Congress. You owe it to yourself. You want to stop sending money home to Nigeria for healthcare, for schools, for cars, for everything else, for everybody calling you. Encourage your family and friends in Nigeria to vote for African Action Congress. Encourage them. Tell them. Tell them that. Tell them that. Listen, I thank you all very much. This is Citizen AY right here. I'm signing off. Listen, I'll be talking to you all real soon. Take care. Spread the message. Leave comments. Share this broadcast. And I will be back on YouTube, Facebook on the 20th of February. In the meantime, I'm sharing on both simultaneously on both Instagram and YouTube. Thank you for watching.